together.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Lions. Go, Rig, go.
Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Pressure on 80. Buffalo 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
To throw is Milton. Back complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to
Ready?
go.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check. 18, Pioneer.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Milton. Completes it to Austin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
Now Milton. Austin is there and brings in another one. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is Milton. This is caught. And they will eventually get it down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Come on. Go.
Jeanty. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. And this time he will get in. Touchdown Raiders.
Touchdown Raiders.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Mustang 19. Ready? 60 boxes. 6. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Hey, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
60 boxes. 60. Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 19. Viking 18. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw again. Will try and do this himself. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Back to 60. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. Hurt. 18 Rodley, 8.
Milton. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Vegas. 47 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And now an audible here into something else. To throw, it's Milton. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyler Scott, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Rams 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. They also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Down. Shot 60. Shot. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. And a Tommy Adebawore, racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
Come on. Warriors 70.
They'll drop the throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. There's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play to expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, "Oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it." All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Adams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 70, Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Ready?
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2, both ended in the end zone.
And right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Byron Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
70 Ranger.
Thornton, the motion man right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it right side to Cooper. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never like get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 back, go street. Shot 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And past the 40 before it's out of bounds. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times, and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
On the go. 60 by 6. Here we go. 19 tight. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
7 Pirates. Viking 18. Big Lion.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Well, the Rams had 10-3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Pass complete there to Nakua. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of
Yeah, they'll shift things around.
3rd and 2.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Williams is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. They've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Williams going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready,
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Puka Nakua with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-17. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
After a 35-yard run.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Milton. To get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 14. First down, Raiders.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
On first down, it's Genty. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Hey, turn 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Ready, break. Dragon 60. Down. Go.
Here's Milton now to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 line.
Slot man moves right. Here's Milton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
First down.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. Milton. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18 pioneers. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Angeles offense ready to start this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reach the end zone,
and it's intercepted. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 8 go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Touchdown, LA! Nakua, 53 yards. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will tie us at 24. 24. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Byron Young, his 2nd sack of the night. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
and you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
A give out of the gun to Genty. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Running his run premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that will be incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go now.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on it there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Chop 60. Chop 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
First down.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 8 there on the play.
8 yards.
And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Come on, come on.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
19 Lions. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
18 Rattler, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. But the man is tipped in. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
Go.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Roll.
Williams will try again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Max Crosby. And they're to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
Cardi on for the Rams field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they have regained the lead.
Makes the score.
So give them 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, Does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they... Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Across midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, whether it's the coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6.
Cut 19. Cut. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Raiders 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Let's go now.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Red. 60 broadcast. 60 go. Dragon 60. Go.
Milton. They'll get this out to Genty. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Buffalo 18. 2. Cowboy 80.
To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing is Milton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Milton. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty. He scored on the ground and through the air. And And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 50, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6.
70, Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! Adams, 61 yards. And the Rams use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Raiders 31.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 2nd and 6. Pass to Bowers once again. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
All right, this is time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. And they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now a play fake here on first down. Short throw caught by Bowers. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hey. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, down at the 31. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The 31-yard line.
Check. Let's go.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stumped on the running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, and he was able to get it by 20. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Kill, turn up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to 14. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
The Rams on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
70 Timber, Warriors 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. And a Tommy Laadavare able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10. Looks like they'll move things around here. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Come on. Fix the Eagles.
To throw is Milton. Into the hands of Cooper. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? You give them that point.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Milton now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Now he breaks It's free in the middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 79 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Aubrey good with the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
To think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Viking 8, go!
And they'll run it here. And able to use his blockers to get this over the 40. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Set.
3rd and 4.
Cougar 19. Viking 18. Split.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Los Angeles, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.